of the first things that I remember growing up through my life. You know, the Japanese movie or TV was the first stuff that I drew. Hawaii is like super Japanese, so growing up in Hawaii was just like basically being in like little Japan in a way. So yeah, that was just something that it was just part of my upbringing, I think. It was a bit of a disappointing experience because we were playing a festival. And so it was in the middle of a big, it was a Tokyo festival called Summer Sonic, in the middle of a big mall. And so we didn't get to see Tokyo. We just got to see this big mall that the festival was at. And we didn't get to eat Japanese food. We had to eat the catered Western food at the festival. You know, it wasn't like sushi and stuff. So I felt a little bit cheated of a Japanese experience. So hopefully this time will be a bit more legit. It's Thailand, Phnom Penh, Hong Kong, Taiwan, 2 dates in Japan. Yeah. I think we tried to, maybe, yeah. But eventually we'll get to all those other, you know, like Jakarta and, you know, KL. We'll get to those places. This one was pretty short. It was only 2 days. I spent more time earlier this summer in Berlin. I spent about a month there. But this time was, we just went over there for a really quick press thing. And you know where the Schlesisches Tor, the bridge is over the water? I can't remember the name of that bridge, but it's spectacular. The Universal building's there. And they had me play in this festival where these people were just playing outside on the roof. But the funny thing was that on the roof was only where the bands, the VIP, and the press were able to go. The audience was actually on the ground, not on the roof at all. They're like down like 4 stories, and they couldn't see the band. They just had to watch the band through a video screen. So when my turn came to play, it was someone's idea, not mine, but someone suggested that I actually play right in the crowd. And so I was like, yeah, this is fine. And I think that a few years ago, I would have found that so unnerving. I would have been freaking out myself, acoustic guitar, and the crowd kind of just around, sitting around. But I think because I've been doing more performances here and stuff, it's starting to feel pretty natural. It was just like, okay, getting up. You know, just that there was a certain kind of ease to it that you know, belied the fact that it was such a weird situation. Well, it would definitely be cool to see that happen again and more, and maybe even more organized, where it was like a moving stage or something, and more bands playing. Because the idea itself is I mean, it'll happen eventually, you know. It's one of those things, it's a great idea for bands to play more out in the country and just like get people to see this stuff. And that's going to happen, you know. Doing all those things for like the Open Doors tour, I think we were just playing whatever came to our head, whatever we could play, you know. If someone just suggests a song, we'd learn the chords real quick and play it. It's just so different from, you know, band experiences usually when, that I'm used to, and I know that my friends go through, is they get a rehearsal space and then they rehearse for like a few weeks or something before going out there and playing in front of an audience. And so it was really refreshing to meet these people here that, these crazy guys that they're willing to just learn songs on the spot and then just play them that night, and you know, that's just this sense of immediacy that I think it's great. It's a great way to approach music.